Hey everyone, Rob here from the TheSnapCast with another TheSnapCast replay. And this replay is from the Modern League on Magic Online. I'm piloting Titanshift. This is round 4. I'm currently 2-1. And in this matchup, I'm going to be playing against Mono White. I haven't seen it in paper in any major tournaments. However, the deck appears to be alright. I don't know why I just clicked you on the die roll when I need to be clicking play. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go through. It's a great hand to keep here. Turn 1, search for tomorrow. With turn 2, Tri-Belter or Farseek. So I've got a lot of good setups there. I got Titan on hand. And he starts out with Soul's Attendant. So whenever another creature enters battlefield, he's getting life. Already I'm thinking, dang it, he's going to be getting a bunch of life. That's just more damage I have to do to him. So I play Tri-Belter, he gets the 1, but, you know, I'm on life gain. Tri-Belter was also my draw for the turn. He drops Squadron Hawk, digs up the other 3 Squadron Hawks from his deck, and he's going to gain 1 life. Swings in. Of course, I'm going to do my Declare Block, sacrifice before damage. Actually, no. That's right, I was okay with sacrificing Sakura Tri-Belter that turn. Just because I drew the second one, I have a Farseek coming. And I don't want him gaining a lot of life. Drew into a 3rd land, or 4th land, which allowed me to play Tri-Belter, allowed me to play a Farseek, and now next turn I'm going to have Primeval Titan coming down. So he plays Honor the Pure, and Sarah Senate comes down, and he has Ghost Quarter out also. So he's able to get in for 2. And I go ahead and sack. And I pull up a mountain. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cast Primeval Titan. And I'm going to dig up 2 Valakuts because of his 1 Ghost Quarter. I want you to know it though, he drew into another Ghost Quarter. But I'm able to get at least 1 trigger off. I go for the Squadron Hawk because I can still block Sarah Ascendant. And put him on hold. And I have Summoner Pact here. So I'm going to be able to get my other Valakuts. I'm going to be able to get Farseek out. So I cast Connie Heart first. And you want Connie Heart down before you start doing anything here, because you're going to be able to crack Connie Heart. So Connie Heart goes down. I swing in. Primeval Titan's abilities on the stack. I'm going to dig up my other 2 Valakuts. So that's going to take Connie Heart there. He's going to take all 6. Just because he thinks he still has a chance. I go ahead, tap 6 mana, and then show the Summoner's Pact, and he concedes. Just because he knows then I'm going to get 2 Mountain. Each of those are going to be dealing 6 damage. So that's going to take him down to 4. Connie Heart Expedition is going to crack. I'm going to get 2 more mountains. It's going to just, it's going to be terrible for him. So he went ahead and he conceded, and we are going to move into game 2. So here we are, we're in game 2. I have to mull in because my first hand had nothing but red sources, but I was able to get a hand with at least Search for Tomorrow and Sakura Tri-Belter. So he starts off with Wimbrisk Heights, and sure enough, he has Hideaway. Not sure what he's hiding away. I can only imagine the terrible things that he put under there. But, you know, who knows what it could be. So we go through. I fetch up. Get the 4, suspend Connie Heart, suspend Search for Tomorrow. And we just move along. He's got Flagstone of, what is it? Trocaire? I don't know. And I'm able to get a Spellskite, and I go again with Sakura Tri-Belter. I don't want him to gain life. I don't want Sarah Ascendant to be a 5/5 or 6/6 of flying. Then he follows up with another Squadron Hawk, gets all of his Squadron Hawks. And he doesn't even attack. Now I contemplated sacrificing, but there's no need for the land right now, so I can keep it up as a blocker still. Cast Search for Tomorrow and get a second mountain. throw down Spellskite, and just pass the turn. He's got Honor the Pure, so now he's swinging in for 4. Go ahead, I block, sacrifice. Get him, prevent that life gain. Grab another mountain. Go ahead, fetch. I believe I picked Cinderglade, yep. And then a search for tomorrow. Go ahead, I cast Valakut. Play the mountain. And just pass the turn on. He's going to play Spectral Procession, and he gets all of the spirit tokens ever now. I am in a world of hurt. I need a Primeval Titan. I need Scapeshift. I need something. Well, instead, I draw Lightning Bolt. So I'm able to play a land, get rid of Serra Ascendant. And I keep Bolt up, just to see what he's going to attack with. Brings everything in. I let it go. And then he casts yet another Spectral Procession. Again, I need my Anger of the Gods. I need Primeval Titan. I need Scapeshift. I need one of those. But instead, I drew into Sakura Tribe Elder. And there's nothing I can do at this point. He's got 14 power in the air coming at me. And I got Spellskite. And a Valakut. I could have played Valakut here. I could have played Tribe Elder, dug up a mountain, and dealt 6. But I only killed 2 creatures. And I'm still looking at least 10 right there. So it wasn't worth it. I conceded the game. And so we're going to be going into game number 3. So here we are, game 3. I'm going to be taking to play. My board ends. I'm sorry I didn't cover this in game 2. I brought in Anger of the Gods. I brought in Nature's Claims, because Honor the Pure doesn't need to be a thing. I could have brought in Crumble to Dust to deal with his hideaway lands, but I really didn't see them being too huge of a threat. And we'll see how that pans out for me here in game 3. So I go ahead, I mulligan down, and it's a pretty good keep. It could be better. I got 2 Summoner's Packs and Scapeshift, along with the 3 lands. So he starts off with Soul's Attendant. And then I got Farseek. And kind of messed that up. I'm afraid of losing life. I should have grabbed a Stomping Ground with at least one of them. And really it came when I blazed through my end step here on the end of his turn to use Verdant Catacombs to get. So now we've got Soul's Attendant and Soul Warden, which both do the same thing. So now anytime a creature enters the battlefield, he's getting 2 life. Got a Scapeshift, which is pretty cool. But still, I don't have any kind of creature. I have no form of protection right now. And he's got 2 hideaway lands out. So what I could do is I could Summoner's Pact to get a Sakura Tribe Elder. Which is what I end up doing. I need land, especially since I drew into Titan. And I'm willing to waste 1 turn right now to do that. He doesn't have a whole lot out. It feeds him a little bit more too, with the Soul Warden, Soul Warden and Soul's Attendant. And now he has Ghost Quarters as well. And of course, Spectral Procession. So he's going to gain 6 life from all of this. And he's going to get all those little 1/1 white creatures. Oh, this is just incredibly annoying. So I need a land. Land is what I need on this draw. So then I can cast Titan. And I have 2 draws for this. I drew Valakut. So I have to go ahead and play it. And the good thing is, even if he decides to Ghost Quarter it, like he did the first one, then I will still have at least the mana to cast Primeval Titan. So he swings and he does his little hideaway thing and reveals Ranger of Arrows. And when Ranger of Arrows enters the battlefield, search your library for up to 2 creature cards with converted mana cost 1 or less, reveal them, and put them into your hand. If you do, shuffle your library. 2, he ended up getting 2 Sarah Ascendants. Awesome. Just what I want. And also, he's at 31 life. So these Sarah Ascendants coming down are going to be these 6/6 flyers. And then he plays Warship. I don't know if you guys know Warship at all, but if you control a creature, damage that would reduce your life total to less than 1 reduces it to 1 instead. I have an incredibly daunting task ahead of me now of trying to kill him. So I just drew in a Colony Heart Expedition, but I need to get Primeval Titan down. So sadly, I will not be able to abuse the 2 working together just yet. So I cast Primeval Titan. He gains yet again more life. And I dig up my other 2 Valakuts. Or sorry, I dug up a Valakut and a Mountain on that one. I believe. I can't remember. So this is getting ridiculous. So he's got Warship out. He's got another Ghost Quarter, but thankfully he tapped it. And now he's got a Johnny's Prodmate, which is just getting boosted. So he played his first Sarah Ascendant, which we knew he had. Now he's playing his second one. He swings in for only 3. And he pads. I snag a Mountain. So I was correct in saying that I did not grab my 3rd Valakut there. So we go through. I have Prismatic Omen now. And my land count is currently at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My land count's at 9. So there's a couple different things I could do at this point. Cast Colony Heart Expedition, cast Prismatic Omen, and then I cast Scapeshift. And this is going to show the absolute power of this right now. So I go through, sacrifice my lands, and I keep my 2 Valakuts. So I've got 7 land going. I'll be sure to grab my last Valakut, a Stomping Ground, Mountain. Then I start grabbing fetch lands. The reason I grabbed the fetch lands as well is because with Prismatic Omen, these count as mountains. And then if I don't kill him this turn, which I did the math, I'm able to. But if I just was only able to wipe his board and not kill him, I at least have those also that I can fetch. And I also have another Scapeshift in hand. So I go through and I mean just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I've got 21 Valakut triggers now on board. Do the math. 63 damage coming at his face. So I go through and I'm targeting him, and then I start targeting his creatures. I wanted to target him first to get him less than 30. And I realized it didn't matter. And I just went through, I was able to clear his creatures and then deal all the damage ever to him. And I also got all these Colony Heart Expedition triggers too. So all the Colony Hearts, you know, just loading up Colony Heart with the tokens, which is great. Because since I didn't grab too many mountains, just the one, I have enough that I can use Colony Heart to get my other mountains out. Or my force, thanks to Prismatic Omen. So I go through, I'm just clicking madly on OK, just because I see I'm down to 6 minutes, whereas my opponent is at 15. I'm sure I irritated him with that slow play, but I was on my tablet and it wasn't doing too hot. So this is where I start dealing damage to him, get him to less than 30. And now his Saracens are back down to 1/1s. The biggest thing I need to do now is I need to wipe his board. And that's exactly what I start to do. Just turn by turn, getting rid of everything. And I'm sure he's just sitting there like, there's no way this just happened. We'll get rid of his tokens. Get rid of his Saracens. Three of these go back to Johnny's Pridemate. Kill that, and then that turns off Warship. Warship is shut down now. That leaves him at 9. I crack Colony Heart Expedition, get my 2 mountains, and that's it. Two mountains come down, and it'd be another 18 damage to him. His biggest flaw in that game was he got greedy. He should have ghost quartered my Valakut. I think had he done that, he would have lived, and he would have been able to kill me. But allowing me to get 3 Valakuts up. Now, he couldn't have guessed I was going to be able to, that I was going to draw in a Prismatic Omen, or that, I was going to be able to Colony Heart and do all that. But going against Scapeshift, you need to keep your opponent off of Valakut, because Valakut is their main drive. It's the main thing that they're going to use to kill you. It was an interesting matchup. His hideaway cards, Warship, and then the Ranger of Arrows, or Eos, not what I was expecting, but it worked well for him. He's able to dig up 2 extra Saracens and put all the pressure on me ever. But that was that. I ended up taking it 2-1. So I go into round 5 now at 3-1, and stay tuned to see how that goes. Thanks for watching, guys.